Okay, welcome back to another training session. Today we're going to do an upper body day. We're going to try to film most of it outside because we're going to be using the bars. Mostly going to do calisthenics kind of stuff. As long as the weather stays nice, we'll just try and do as much outside as we can. Today, to the session, we're going to do some muscle ups. We're going to be trying to improve that form and the muscle ups. Haven't been doing them for a long time, so we're going to try and get into them again. Want to get better at them, so we're going to be working on that form. I'm also going to take you through how you could manage to get a muscle up yourself. Then we're going to do a little bit of ab work, a little bit of fast spine rotations, and then we're going to do some handstand work as well for calisthenics. So that's going to be the warm-up. Then we're going to move on to the main strength work, which is going to be dips, weighted dips, and weighted pull-ups. Then we're going to finish with a little bit of hypertrophy work, probably arms again, probably some bicep curls and triceps. Before we go into muscle ups, we're going to do some just rotations around the bar. Just get warm, just get the body kind of warm, the abs and the whole upper body. Then we'll do like 5 pull-ups. We'll do 5 dips at the top of the bar also. Arms are really not feeling amazing today. I think that's from Monday's session. They did quite a hard session. Today's Wednesday, so I've only had one day of rest in between from upper body, but feeling quite tired. But we'll see how we get on. We'll keep going with the warm up. We'll just get into muscle ups now, see how they feel. But even doing that, I felt quite sore, quite tight. But we'll just see how we get on. We'll keep going with it. So we're going to do some muscle ups and some spinal rotations. For the muscle ups, I don't have the most amazing form. I do get a lot of swing into it. I can't do straight legged ones yet, but hopefully in the next few months we're just going to keep practicing them most days and just see how we get on. Hopefully eventually we get like a straight legged kind of one, because with these ones we need to use a lot of momentum so we can lift up our knees, get that swing so we get over the bar. And we're going to do some spinal rotation. We'll start off nice and slow with just holding a PVC pipe. Start nice and slow, then we're going to increase the speed as we go along, trying to get nice and fast with them. Whoa. Not the most graceful. Yeah, so we're just going to try and do 1 rep at a time. Yeah, maybe try and get a 2 rep one in, but we're going to start with just 1 rep at a time. We're going to aim for 10 quality reps. Yeah, so with fine rotations, just get a nice light bar. We're just going to twist as much as we can around, holding the bar. It doesn't have to be straight out in front, just like out in front of our body. We're just going to twist. Right now, we're just going to go nice and slow. Next set, we're going to try and increase it each set. We're doing like 1 rep, resting like 30 seconds, then going back into another rep. And in between some of the reps, we'll do the spine rotations as well. We're going to aim for like 3 to 4 sets of spine rotations. We're going to aim for 10 reps of muscle ups. Not great. Really using that. Moving to one side. It's not amazing yet, but getting better. Okay, we're going to try and quicken the speed now with spine rotations. Bit better. Not really worrying about the form right now. We're just trying to get ourselves up over the bar. Trying to get ourselves up over the bar in any way kind of possible right now. We're going to worry about the form maybe later on when we've got more reps in. But at the moment, we're just happy to get muscle ups in. And then, as I said, later on, like the next couple of weeks, we'll try and actually work on that form a little bit more. Yeah, so if you're someone who wants to learn how to do a muscle up, you need to be able to at least do 10 pull-ups, I'd say, and 10 bodyweight dips. If you can't do that, then you're not probably going to have the strength to be able to do a muscle up. So I'd say you need to be able to do that. And then you need to start work on weighted pull-ups, because obviously you need to get that power and that strength. So you need to work on doing a little bit of weighted pull-ups just to build up that strength. And then once you've managed to do that, it's the same with dips, so weighted dips also. Once you've managed to do that, it's more about technique and everything. So you should have the strength to do that. But then also, I guess you could do clapping pull-ups too, which I used to do. So you try and get your pull-up and try and come away from the bar and clap. Just like an explosive push-up you do when you come away from the floor, clap up like that. That's also a good way to do it because that's working on that explosive power, which is what you definitely need for muscle-ups. Then all you need to do is start working on that form. In another video, I'm actually going to show you the exact way I managed to learn it. And maybe once I've got a little bit better form, I'll explain it. I'll show you that. But yeah, once you're managing to, once you have that strength, we need to work on the form. So you need to make sure you're swinging, you got a good swing, and you're raising up that knees at the right time. You need to get the timing right. You also need to be able to like curve your body over the bar. So doing stuff like I did in the warm-up where you're twirling around the bar, that's good for that too. Yeah, you just need to work on that form. Again, as I said, I'll make a full YouTube video on explaining how to do that in another video. Okay, we're going back into muscle-ups now. Oh shit. Oh, much better. Still not amazing, but way better. I'm going to try and go really fast now. These spine rotations look absolutely ridiculous, but I think it's also important to be able to train your spine at high speeds because we don't ever train it that way. And in sports, especially when you're playing like doing a lot of change of direction work, your spine is going to be moving really fast. So doing that in training is quite important for that. So your spine's getting used to it. Probably more just for injury prevention rather than anything, but also might help a little bit of change of direction, but I'm not really sure. It's not really why I do it. Just get the spine used to that high velocities in change of direction kind of work. So that's the reason for doing it. It does look a bit silly, but I think it does have its place in the training program. Getting better. I'm gonna try to be really fast here. Yep. Okay, happy with that. They felt quite difficult. The muscle ups. Don't think the form was too amazing, but I'm just happy to be getting myself up over the bar for now. We can work on that form, work on that explosiveness, managing to get the bod, managing to get, because I feel like most of it I was using like one arm more, coming over to one side, then coming up the opposite side. Hopefully going to try and work on getting both sides coming up at the same time and just being a little bit more explosive and working on that timing. But again, it takes time. First time I have done these not long ago, but didn't really work on the form either, so I'm just trying to get back into it, and hopefully in the next few weeks we can improve that. So yes, now we're going to go into the strength work. We're going to do some weighted dips and probably do a little bit of abs with that too, because we've only done the rotations, and we'll do a little bit of abs in between the dips, and we're going to do some weighted pull-ups and then finish with some hypertrophy work. I'm moving on to strength work, so we're going to do some dips. We're going to start with 20 kilo, aim for 5 reps, and then we've got 15 as well. We're going to add that on, so we're going to 35 for the next couple sets. Dips is probably one of my favourite pushing strength exercises, probably along with the bench press. Those two are probably my two favourites for pushing strength, especially horizontally. So I try and do at least one of them a week, because we normally do 2 upper body days a week, because on Monday we did military press, so that vertically pushing. Today we're going to do some dips instead of bench press. I just like one day kind of more body weight kind of stuff, so like pull-ups and dips, obviously with weight, but more body weight exercises, so you're actually having to move your body mass at the same time rather than just like pushing a weight. With like dips, pull-ups, body weight kind of stuff, you're also having to move your body mass just like you would say in like leg day, like most for leg, but for most leg exercises you're doing that also, like squats, and you have to move your whole body mass rather than just the weight, unless you're doing leg press. But for most, like especially for me, what I do, I mainly do like free weight kind of stuff, so I'm moving my whole body weight at the same time. I think that's just a different way of training as well, so that's why I like to do body weight. One day a little bit more body weight stuff, and another day more like proper weight stuff. Yeah, so we're going to add on 15 kilo, we're going to go for 35 kilo, 5 reps. Nice. Just going to do one more set, and then we're going to go into our pull-ups. Feels so much better working out outside. Don't know what it is, just feel like you have more energy rather than working in like a crap gym where there's so many people there. I prefer working out where it's nice and quiet. It's just me. You just get into your workout. Don't have to worry about anyone coming in and out. Just get in, get your stuff done, and that's it. But yeah, it's so much nicer to be able to work out outside, fresh air, feel better. For some reason, I just feel like I get a better workout in, so that's why I like working out here rather than like a big busy gym. Nice. Okay, now we're going to do pull-ups. We're going to aim for 3 sets of 5 reps with 15 kilo. Aim is 5, but we'll just see what we can do. Nice. Take that. Nice. One more set. Then we're going to go into a little bit hypertrophy work. Working a little bit arms, bicep curls. We were going to do cable tricep pull downs. Obviously can't do that here, the gym I'm at. So I might have to try to do something different for triceps, but we'll figure it out. Come on, 2 more. Last one. Oh, fucking hell. That was difficult. Okay, come inside now, just to finish off with some arms. This isn't the best thing, but it's quite old, so it is a bit, it's not as easy to move, it's quite stiff, but still makes a good workout. You can still work out with it, so we're going to do some bicep curls, we're going to do some tricep pull downs, then that'll be us for the day. 2 sets to failure. Something actually makes it harder because it's like old and like stiffer. Actually makes it way harder to do the exercise. Like it's not even that heavy a weight, but just because it's stiffer and harder to move, just having to work a little bit harder for each rep. So it's actually quite a good idea. Actually quite good. Okay, tricep pull downs. Oh.